What's up guys, Justin here with DCGessentials.com. So in today's video, we're going to check out an add-on for Blender that helps you quickly bend objects. Let's go ahead and just jump into it. All right, so SimpleBend is a tool from Kushiro that was just released that allows you to quickly bend your objects inside of Blender. And so basically what this tool does is this allows you to select parts of geometry and then select a direction in which you want to bend something in order to bend it in your models. So you can download this add-on for $8. I will link to it in the notes down below to the author's Gumroad page in case you want to do that. Then the way that it works is you can jump over into Blender and you want to make sure that you have it installed. So it's just going to be the SimpleBend and make sure that you have it enabled. And basically what this tool does is it bends objects. So let's say, for example, that I've got this shape right here. I'm going to tab into edit mode. Note that I've subdivided this shape so there's more geometric information in here for the bend, but this only works in edit mode. So you have to tab into edit mode and then you can right click and click on the option for SimpleBend. And so when you do that, what that's going to do is that's going to pop up these arrows in here and you can click and drag along one of these arrows in order to bend your object. And notice how you're limited, the smoothness of your shape is a little bit limited just by how much geometric detail you have in here. But notice how this quickly allowed me to bend this along this axis. And so one thing that I do is I hold the shift key when I'm doing this, if I want to do it to a certain increment. So for example, if I want this to be negative 180 degrees, I just hold shift and it's going to lock this to 5-degree increments like this. You can also still fly around in this when you're doing it. And then when you're done, you can just tap that Q key and it's going to basically end the shape or finalize the shape. And so you can use this to bend things in multiple different directions. So for example, if I tab into edit mode, I've probably added too much detail in here, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a simple bend and we're just going to select one of these axes and we're going to click and drag like this. So you can do that in this direction. You can do that in the up or down direction if you decide that you want to bend it like that instead. And again, I'm just going to hold that shift key to lock my snapping like this. So one thing I wish you could do is type in a value from this time right here. I'm not seeing a way to do that. So if I let up on the shift key, for example, and type in like negative 270, notice how nothing actually happens. So you're kind of limited to clicking and dragging at the moment. But then when I'm done with this, I'm just going to tap the Q key to confirm it. You can see how we were able to bend that shape without having to deal with empties or anything like that. And so one cool thing about this is you can tap the C key in order to change which part of this object is fixed. So you can set this where you can bend it around the middle, or you can set it where one end is fixed and then the object is going to bend the other direction. And so another cool thing about this, I'm going to tap the Q key real quick, is I can take this and extrude it. Then I can extrude it again, and I can subdivide this right here, this, and then I'm going to go into wireframe mode and I'm going to select just this geometry right here. And so if I select just this geometry right here, it's going to allow me to actually bend just the shape I have selected like this. So I can tap the C key in order to change the fixed part. But the really powerful thing to me is everything is staying fixed when I have this fixed over here. And I can just use this to bend in a certain direction. And so there is a tool in here that gives you a little bit more control, though I'm not 100% sure I have it figured out. But I'm going to jump into wireframe mode real quick, and I'm going to select maybe like this much of my object right here. Well, what you can do is inside of edit mode, you can do a shift click to deselect two edges, and then you can do a shift click and reselect them. And what that's going to do is that's going to set those as your two final edges. Well, then this is going to use those two edges as your bend direction like this. So that is going to give you a little bit more control over which way it bends. So let's say, for example, that I was to come in here and instead do this. So do a shift click, do a simple bend. Notice how it's going to bend in a different direction based on those edges that I selected. So you can use that edge mode in here if you do need a little bit more control over your bend. All right, so leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this add-on. To me, the ability to quickly bend things is well worth the $8, but I suppose that's going to vary depending on what your needs are. But leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks, guys.